For me, a trip to Miami or Fort Lauderdale just wouldn't be complete without a trip to the Everglades National Park. And I'm not talking about Shark Valley, I'm talking about the one down by Florida City, and going all the way down to Flamingo. The Everglades is probably my favorite national park, and that's maybe because I've spent so much time here photographing the wildlife, the birds, the scenery. I love this place. I can't come to South Florida without coming here. So I've decided to bring you along, and we'll see what happens today. See what kind of scenery we get into, what kind of wildlife we get into. I'm sure we'll see some gators. I always see gators when I'm down here. And if we're lucky, we'll be able to see some ospreys. I'm definitely feeling some mosquitoes, so we probably can't see those. I don't have a macro lens, but they're here too. Let's keep going down in the park and let's enjoy. We're at the very beginning now of the Aninga Trail, and the Aninga Trail is the very first pull-off once you get into the Everglades National Park. It's about maybe 3 miles or so right after you pay. Anyway, looking around, I can see right away that the water level is very high. And what that'll tell me is many of the birds that usually congregate here are not going to be here. They're going to be dispersed along the park because they don't need to be here where the water level would be lower. It would be easier to catch the fish. And they can just go pretty much anywhere and get food. Another thing this high water level is going to tell me is that the mosquitoes are going to be out in full force. Anyway, this is the beginning of the park. It's beautiful, isn't it? I'm at a place right now called 9 Mile Pond, and I stopped here and I took a look and I saw the head of a very small alligator, maybe 3-footer, just floating by the top of the surface. I mean, it wasn't floating, the rest of the alligator was attached to it as well. But as I came out and took a closer look, he went down, so you can't see him anymore. But take a look at this area, and it's real pretty. Very peaceful. You might never know that alligators were laying just below the surface of the water here. All right, well, we're on our way down to Flamingo. I like it down there. I always see ospreys and some other birds. So let's continue on our way. So we're down by the end towards Flamingo, and this is out by the boat ramp and the little opening here that leads out to the bay. Very quiet today. I don't see the normal wildlife that I've seen here in the past. If you look around here, there's a large area here. This used to be an osprey nest, and there always used to be ospreys there every year. And well, they're not here now. And there's an area over here where there used to be a resident crocodile, and I don't see him anywhere either. So we're gonna go for a walk and hopefully we'll be able to find some wildlife and see what's around. But the normal things that I know are usually always here are not always here. They're not here. We'll explore. Here we are at the very end of the bay, over by where we saw the opening just a little while ago. We can see all these little islands out in the distance. Most of these islands are protected. They're all bird rookeries and wildlife areas. Of course, we're in the national park. All this area is protected. What a pretty place. This place that we see here used to be the visitor center, and I think it was around Hurricane Andrew that really destroyed this pretty badly, and they've been working on trying to fix it up for the last, I think, 2 years. Hopefully in another year it'll be finished.